I want elegance. I want classic. I want modern. I want luxe. I want layers. I want textures. I want bold colors. I want it all. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Listen, I am excited to do this one today because I've finally figured out what I really want. Okay, I realize what I want for this year, for 2026. I figured it out. I've sit down, I put it on paper, and I'm like, this is what I'm gonna be shooting for. I want elegance. I want classic. I want modern. I want luxe. I want layers. I want textures. I want bold colors. I want it all. Okay? The lighting structure. And I don't know, is it possible to get all of these things? I don't know, but I've put it down on paper and I am going to be shooting for the stars. 2026, I'm going to be focused. I'm going to be paying attention to what I want. I'm going to give myself grace as I go along doing it, because sometimes we put so much pressure on ourselves to get things the way we want it. So I'm going to give myself grace. That's first of all. Okay. Second, I'm going to be working on a lot of things this year, inside the home and outside the home. So I really want to take my time and do it. I don't want to rush into all these things at the same time, because all these things cost money, and so I'm trying to, although I have this excitement of everything that I want to get done, everything that I want to do, I just really want to enjoy it while I'm doing it. Okay? I'm going to say that. I want to enjoy it while I'm doing it, and so that the process could be much relaxing, comforting, but yet give me this sense of I'm doing it. It's looking beautiful. It looks classic. It looks elegant. It looks all that in at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna try to shoot for it. Now I may not get all of it, and that's okay, but I'm gonna shoot for it. Okay, I really want my home to look a lot more than it is right now. I feel like I could do a little bit more this year to put into it. So that's kind of what's exciting. Achievable, yes, but everything again costs money. So I'm gonna do it the best way I know how and make it look the way that I'm truly satisfied and content with. Also, in the process of being satisfied and content, I want it to be functional. Sometimes we decorate and we fix our homes that it's not functional enough. We just fix it for the style. I believe in utilizing everything in my home. I remember back in those days, when your parents fixed the family room or fixed the kitchens a certain way, you couldn't touch and move anything, or it was covered in plastic and stuff like that. I have grown up with the mentality of utilizing everything in my home. I'm going to enjoy everything in my home. So that way it's going to be functional, and it's going to be functional for the ones that lives here, which is my husband and I. But we're going to make it so good that we're going to truly enjoy it. Now, I have been enjoying my home all the time. I utilize everything in my home. I use and do and fix and however we want to do it, but although I want all this classic and elegance and modern and all these different things combined in one, it's gonna continue to be functional. Okay, for us to be able to utilize everything in our home. And that is the goal. Okay. So I live in a colonial home, and colonial homes, it could be many shapes and form. Because although in my area there's a lot of colonial homes, all of them look different. Okay, all of them, the outside look different, and definitely the inside. Because sometimes people come into my home and they're like, "Oh my God, your home is so big," but I don't see it that way. It's like I'm still craving space. So a lot of times when I decorate or stuff, I try to put things in corners so I still have a lot of space to navigate through my home. I don't want anything to be clustered. I don't want it to be all closed up and looking to like, oh my God, where are you gonna walk? Where are you gonna sit? Where are you gonna, so although I'm shooting for all these things, it's gonna have all that. It's gonna have space. I must be able to, without bumping into something. Okay. Anyway, so that is what I am shooting for this year. Again, a lot of little things I'm thinking about, and I've written all of them down because I want them to be achievable. So that's the goal. That's the goal. Let me know in the description below what is your plans for 2026. How do you plan to navigate through this year? We know that a lot is happening in the world today, and so a lot of times people don't want to put focus on certain things because it's about surviving, honey. It's about surviving in this world. Being honest. So sometimes you don't want to put all that money into home and stuff like that. It's just about, what it is for you, for your home, but I believe that this is where I'm going to be. This is what makes me the most happiest, being in my home. So I'm going to make it as beautiful as I can and enjoy it while I can. Okay. All right. Today, I'm going to actually show you guys what I have set up here for my winter look. I do have the house. It's not fully decorated, but this is my winter decor for 2026. At least I'm rolling with it. I'm going to show you guys a few lighting and stuff that I've gotten in my home, because that was one of the things during Christmas time. I noticed that I didn't have a lot of lighting. When I say lighting, I mean like lamps, because I do have upper head lighting. I have a lot of those, but sometimes you don't want to turn on the ones that comes on with 8 and 10 different bulbs. You want just a lamp, So I realized that I didn't have a lot of those. And so I decided to go out and purchase a few of them that looks very, very beautiful. And that's what we're working with today. And I'm going to show you guys what the area here looks like for the winter. Okay. I changed it up a little bit, and I changed it up because of all the plans that I have. But let's just walk through it real quickly. So I'm going to start over here. First of all, that's going to go. I love the frame. I love the picture. It looks beautiful, but it's too small for the space. Okay. So that is definitely going to go. Over here, that is going to go as well, because again, it's too small for the space. I want, like I said, I want bold. I want textures. I want everything. I want elegance. I want classic. I want it all. Okay. So in order for me to get this, achieve all this, these two got to go. I need to put things in this space that occupies the space and make it look, give it that beautiful look, give it that nice, elegant look. Okay. That luxe look. And that is not doing it. In the beginning, yes, I love them. I bought them. I love them at the time. And they're still pretty. Don't get me wrong. They're still very pretty, but they're not for the space. Okay. I love them, but they're not for the space. So we're going to move them. Okay. And it took me a long time to realize that. But yes, I've come to the realization that it's got to go. Okay. I started over here. Let's start over here. So I repotted this plant. This plant is very tall. It's a white bird of paradise. Now I have this plant for a couple of years in my home, so of course that's what the reason why it is so big. Let me just there you go. So that's the reason why it's so big. So I repotted it on a few days ago, maybe like 3 days ago. I got the pot from Home Depot. I went there and I saw this pot and I thought it would look beautiful for this plant. Now the pot is it is pricey. I think I pay about maybe 50. It might be about 50 something dollars for the pot. Well, when you think about it, it's not so bad, because it is a big pot. It's beautiful. And I don't have to worry about, the water coming out of the pot and all these different things. So I think it was worth the money. I think I'm half and half on that. I don't know. Anyway. So I repotted that plant. And then in this corner here, I definitely still wanted the lighting. So I put this lamp in this corner here. These lamps, I've gotten them from Lowe's years and years ago. But I always loved them. And I thought that there's a pair. The other one is in a different area. But right now, this one is here. And I thought it looks very, very beautiful. Now we're going to talk about these tables in a few minutes, but I put the lighting there and I thought that looked very beautiful. And of course I added a few more pieces there to kind of lift this corner and make it look, much more, I want to say modern or I'm going to go with elegance. Okay. Because that's what we're shooting for. Make it look really nice in this corner. And then over here on the fireplace, I haven't really set my mind on what I'm going to do on the fireplace. Yes, so I did add these two pieces. It's a vase. I didn't put any flowers or anything on it. This one I got from Home Goods, and I think I got that. I think this is the second year or so for that one, or third. It might be the second year for that. This piece here I got from Burlington. It's gold, but I thought if I put it with the black up here, it will kind of tone the gold down just a little bit so it's not so bright, only because this frame here is more like a gold, like a brassy kind of color. And I love this frame over here. Every time I think about changing it and maybe put a mirror or something, I can't come around to it because I always love this frame there. Now over in this corner here, one of the reasons why I put a plant in this corner, one, because I wanted to put a little bit of greenery in this area. And this is one of the lamps that I bought. This one came from Home Goods. I thought it was very unique, and I like the roundness of the top here, and when you turn it on, it gives you that nice daylight kind of glowiness. And I thought this was really, really nice. I don't want it to mess with my video, but yes, this was one of the lamps. This is the name of this one is I literally had to walk off and get the tag, but this lamp is from Orbit Home. And I think I'm going to go on the website and look and see what else they have, because this lamp is very pretty. I love it. The bottom is very solid. It's just the amount of heaviness. It's not heavy, but it just got the amount of weight that will keep it structured in that corner without somebody like hitting it down or something like that. But I thought this was very beautiful. This chair in the corner, let me tell you, I literally have this chair in the corner so I can swivel around to the window. Now, during the different seasons, having a chair by the window or so sometimes feel really, really good. Okay. Whereas, especially when you can like swivel it around like that and just sit at the window and look out and see whatever. You might see animals, you might see the birds, you might be fortunate enough to see something that really, really gets you. So I love the idea of putting that right by the window so I can actually just swivel around. If I'm reading a book and I didn't want to go outside to the patio, I can sit right into this corner and still look outside and feel like I'm out there. Okay, that's one of the reasons why I push this chair to the corner. And it is still part of the whole seating area over here. So it's still part of the family. It still looks really, really nice. And that's what I was going for. Okay. Now I do acknowledge that it's not on the carpet because the carpet is not big enough to go all the way over to that area. But within decorating, what I try to do was keep the structure around here, the carpet around here, because this is where we sit and watch TV and, have conversations and stuff. So these three chairs right here is what's landing on the carpet. Okay. Maybe in the future, I will try to get a bigger carpet, but that is not something like I'm thinking about getting. If it happens, great. But if it doesn't happen, that's okay too, because I'm happy with this setup right here. Now, let's look at this corner here first, and then we're going to talk about the table. But over here, well, first I must say in the chairs, I just decided to put like the black and brown because I love black. I love black and I feel like black should be in everything. Okay. So black is going to be part of whatever I do. I also love bold colors, but not crazy bold. It's just enough pop, just enough colors to say, oh, this was the tag. Yeah, the Orbit Homes. Yeah. Yeah. So just enough color to give the room that lift. Now, so I did put the colors in the chair, the brown and the black, and I'm gonna some of these the chair pillow, like these came with the chair when I bought this chair. Okay, so I always buy pillow covers and put over them whenever I want to change them up. But for the winter season, I'm okay with this. Okay. Over on this end, this is another one of the lamps that I got. This one is from Amazon, and well, I do have the link, so I'm gonna put the link below this video. You see, it lights up. Oh, power. I'm sorry. Yep. So it lights up. You use the remote or you can use the cord below there and just press it on, and it gives you all sorts of different functions that I absolutely love. But that's it with this lamp. I thought it was very unique. I love the shape of it. I think this lamp gives me like classic elegance because these are not things that we used to use or we are used to using, but my husband reads a lot, and I kind of fall into that boat that I started reading a whole lot more. So these lamps are going to come in so handy for us. I do have another plant on the side here. Now, this plant has been in this corner for a couple of days, and I'm paying close attention to it because I don't know if it's getting enough light in the house, and I don't want to, kill the plant. I love these plants around here, but I don't want the plant to die, So I'm trying to pay close attention to it to make sure that it's doing its best. Otherwise, I'm going to move it and put something else that deals with less light. Sometimes these plants can do with less light, and sometimes they just need a lot of light to keep surviving. The table in the back there, I did put that table back there. I'm going to possibly decorate it and put something on it. Right now it's just holding a vase, but a black vase, of course, but I may or may not keep that table there. And if I do keep it there, I'm gonna decorate it and put something nice on it. So yeah. I have these clear vase to the top here with the apothecary jar that have dry hydrangeas in them. These two is very tall, and I put some stems in it and put it on top here. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna keep it on top here. Just time will tell for that. But I love how it looks right now. And besides, I'm still working on the rest of my home, so I'm gonna figure out whether I want to keep it there or not. But yeah, I thought this looked really, really nice. The area for winter, it looks really nice. I put a little blanket right there. We do use a lot of blankets. The thing is that we don't use the blankets really up here. I think we use the blankets more in the downstairs, because downstairs is always a little bit more cozier. Like it's the space. There's something about having the TV and stuff when you feel like you're in a movie theater. It's a little bit more. Okay, so we use more blanket downstairs than we use up here. But I just tuck one in there because I wanted to complete the space for winter. Okay, now let's talk about this table. This, I don't know if you can see it, but look on the table legs, it's scratched up. It's like you can see the natural wood. Now, these tables I have for years. I mean, like from since 2004, 2003, something like that. So I do have them for a number of years, and I absolutely love them. I feel like I don't want to pardon with these tables, like, because I don't know if the structure, whatever it is, I just absolutely love them. Now, in this time of styling your home, I'm not so, I don't actually love the cherry wood kind of deal. And I know that I can possibly pay somebody to sand this down to its natural textures and change the color. But that is not where I want to put money right now. Okay. So this is, well, I'm jumping off key. So let me tell you what's going on with the wood. When I got my dogs, first of all, when I got the first one, which is Nala, she used to like grind her teeth on the wood. And I remember that I sprayed something, or I rubbed something on the foot of the table so that she wouldn't use it. And that worked for her, and she stopped. So all it had was like maybe like a few teeth marks in there because she was still a baby. And it was fine. It was fine. And then here comes Chance. I decided to get Chance. And here comes Chance. And his teeth does wonders in my home. I mean, he has been biting so much stuff, and doesn't matter what I rub, what I spray, what he have gotten so many chewy toys. We bought the bones, all these different stuff for him to chew on versus my furniture, and it didn't stop him. It didn't stop him. So now we had to come up with a different solution for Chance. He, in this case, he bit and chew on all the legs of it. What was this, the larger table. And so what I did was I took the legs off of the smaller table, which is like that one. I took the legs off of it and I put it on the larger table. And because the larger table, that's the legs that they bit up. And the smaller table, the legs were good. And so because I didn't really want to see it, because I kept seeing it all the time, because it was my centerpiece table. I don't know if that makes sense. I kind of take the legs off the small one, put it on the big one, and it kind of lifted up a little higher. But because I'm not ready to part with these tables, I put the shorter legs on the end table. So I'm not using it as an end table. I'm just using one as an end table. So I am using this small table just underneath the big one, kind of like layering. So I basically layer the tables with the legs because it doesn't matter. In order for you to see that it's bitten or that it's scratched up, you gotta really come in here and pay attention to it. And right now, I do have a stick that has the color of that I am gonna put on the wood and kind of like stain it so you won't be able to see it like that. But I just couldn't do it when it was the big table. I couldn't because it was there in my face and it kept bothering me. Okay, so I layered here. I layered the two tables, which I thought looked very nice. And I used one of my books and I open it under there and make it look very pretty. So it looks like there's a glass under there. It actually looks like it's really part of the table. And so it's under there looking all nice right now. I open a book and then I put the rest of the things on top of the table in a way that you can still see the book under here. Now, so far, I haven't put any flowers, any stems, anything into this vase right here. It's just sitting here. I am going to put something in it, but right now, this is what the table looks like. I put another book here. Now, I did have to go out and buy some of these decorative books because I have some, but it wasn't all these. Like all these decorative books, I had to go and buy them, the ones that are here right now. And I got these from Home Goods. These little balls right here came from Burlington. The vase is from TJ Maxx. The candle holders is from Hobby Lobby. And this bowl is from Burlington as well. I put the pine cones in it because I have a lot of pine cones from Christmas. And since we're in winter, I figured, hey, why not? You know, during the spring season, I can change it and put something else. And then this little thing here, this was from Burlington as well. It's very heavy. It's almost as though it's like a heavy metal kind of thing. And I just put it on top of this book right here. And I thought this looked very pretty. Although it does not have flowers and anything in the vase, I still think that it looks absolutely gorgeous. Very chic. Very chic. Okay. And then over here, of course, is the other table. Like I showed you guys earlier, I just kept the lamp on here. I used another decorative book to put this piece on. And I thought this looked really, really nice. Okay. And of course, around the TV area is these pieces I think I got these from Home Goods. Yep. Maybe about 3 years ago or so, and I just put it around the TV. One of the things that I always despise is seeing like the plugs and the cords for different things, but sometimes you just can't help it because some of the plugs are so far away, you know, and I don't even know how to. Well, I try sometimes to hide them, but it's kind of a little difficult to hide them sometimes. So that's why you see some of the plugs. If I can do something about that, trust and believe I would. Okay, because I hate seeing that. I hate seeing it in my home. I hate seeing it in people's home. But it's the fact that it's always there, and we need them. You know, so that is not something that I'm gonna let take space in my brain and worry about. Okay, but anyway, guys, this is my winter look right here. I am working on I'm working on my formal right now. Once I finish that, I'm going to show you guys that as well. Also, I am working on, I'm working on a little project for my neighbor. My neighbor is, she wants me to decorate in her home for her. She's gonna get like one structured. She doesn't know anything about decorating and doing all these changes for seasons and all these different things. So she just wants her home to be decorated. And the first place we're gonna start with is in her dining room. I'm gonna go there and you know, get little things fixed for her. We're gonna go to Home Goods and buy like some flowers and stuff and put things together for her that looks very beautiful of her taste. You know, we're gonna look at her color palettes, whatever she likes, but I'm gonna decorate for her with all the things that she likes, including me making some suggestions to her, because she does love how my home looks. So there's some things that are in my home that she wants, and I have no problem of sharing that with her. So I can't wait to get that project in. I know it's going to be beautiful because, of course, I love decorating. So I know that's going to be something that I'm truly, truly going to love. So I can't wait for that. Once we do that, I'm going to record whatever little bit I do, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when we're done. I think she plans to do little by little. So whatever we do, I'm going to put that in my video so you guys can see what we do. And I just can't wait. I can't wait because it's right up my alleyway. I love decorating. So I just can't wait to do that with her or do that for her. So I'm excited about that. Anyway, today's video, this is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I truly do. I absolutely love this. I can't wait to do more decorating with you guys. I absolutely enjoy this video. I enjoy doing this video for you guys because I enjoy the progress that I've made from since January to now. Once we took down all the Christmas stuff, it was like ready, set, go. So, absolutely love it. I can't wait to show you guys little more things that I'm gonna be doing, especially with like with that great that luxe feeling, that classic feeling. So I can't wait. I absolutely can't wait. My excitement is going over and over, you know, the process in my head of everything that I'm planning. But like I said earlier, I'm going to give myself grace because sometimes if you want something and you're like, the money is not there for you to buy it, you get antsy, you get, So I am going to give myself grace in the midst of doing it because I want to enjoy the process. Okay, I want to enjoy my home. I want to enjoy the process. Anyway, again, this is all I have for you guys today. I know I've been talking a lot. You guys have an awesome day today, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye. P.S. guys, if you're not yet subscribed to this channel and you're watching the videos and you like something about the video, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It does help the channel. It helps me. It gives me that motivation to keep going. It's something that I truly, truly love. So again, if you're watching, you're getting inspired, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. I do it a lot. I am subscribed to so many people's channel, although they're not subscribed to mine. But I do this to help others and hope in return that they will give me the same support. Okay? Again, hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up as well. Okay? It does help the channel. I see you guys in my next one. Bye.